Okay, all set to go. Will Benson steps in for the Royals. And we're underway here in the home opener. That one finds the corner. That's strike two.
Oh, it's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Takes it in for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
That's a hit. That gets by him. And he'll reach second with one away.
Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Man at second. That clips the corner. Fastball for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Here's Josh Bell.
Ball. Ball. No.
And that misses. And now 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Man on second, two down. And ball four, two aboard. Here's Adley Rutschman. Right through there for a strike.
Ball one.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one misses. 3-1. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe. And they take the lead.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Willie Castro in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball and a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Gallen checks on the runner. Safe at second, and he gets back in. First and second, two down here in the second game of the series. In the air, right field. And that is that. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Line drive, base hit right field. And the tying run is on base.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ball 2.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Castro settles under it. And there's 2 down. Now here is Tyler Locklear. Foul ball there. Perdomo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball.
Ball
See if you can
inside.
go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chase Field, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Oswaldo Cabrera steps in for the Royals.
Ha! Ball.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Isaac Collins in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. In there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. As a run scores on the play. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit.
Ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Brian Reynolds here. Struck out swinging his first time. Fair ball. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score 2 runs are in, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Bell in the box now. He looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And now the switch hitting. Number 50 takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. And a run scores on the double play. Base is empty after the double play. This is Willie Castro.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
This one in the air center field. Troy moving under this one, and that'll do it. Back here in the desert, bottom of the second. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just missed.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 7-1. So up next, Ildemaro Vargas. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Liner to second and picked on the hop to first. And they get the out. Now here is Gabriel Moreno. In the air, left field. Collins on the move. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Didn't go. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball.
Out to short. Inning over. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. Oswaldo Cabrera steps in for the Royals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield. Took it back where it came from. And
now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, number 67. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Collins swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Leody Taveras. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cabrera stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. So the Royals batting order turns over. Will Benson now at the plate.
That's a ball.
That one not close, and it's 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And
Ball.
that's off the inside edge. 3-1 now. There's a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And to the plate for Kansas City, Elly De La Cruz. Base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. So digging in, Brian Reynolds. That one fouled off.
Ball one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. The velocity. Back here in the desert, set for the bottom of the third. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first on the run, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll.
That's a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Pitch out, but no action. Troy gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's ripped into the outfield. And a lunging grab. Now a long throw to first. Tries to get back and save. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. Single to right in his first trip. Popped in the air. Left field. And there are 2 outs. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. Marte, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is the third out of the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now will be the cleanup hitter for the Royals. Kevin Ginkel taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ball outside.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's filled up.
Inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Brings it in. 1 away. Adley Rutschman steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 0-1.
Ball, no.
And it's fouled away. The Royals up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Marte throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That's down.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Right side, hard hit. Marte throws to first in time. And that ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Tyler Locklear.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Whips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And a foul ball. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. The D-backs with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 away now. Ildemaro Vargas will hit next. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that will end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Oswaldo Cabrera steps in for the Royals.
Ball 1.
Fought off foul.
Ball.
That
No,
one
that's a
misses. Ball 3. Fouled off left side. Payoff pitch.
No, that's foul.
That one
Ball
misses.
4. Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Brandon Garcia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers.
Arenado. Here's Marte for 1. Double play. That's ideal relief efficiency. 1 pitch, 2 outs. Not half bad. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. Ground ball right side, Marte. And that is the inning. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these Diamondbacks definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
There's a line drive to left field. Caught! And he made a great effort on that one. Here's Gurriel.
Ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
This one in the air, center field. 2 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Tommy Troy. Reached on an infield single his first time.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Will Benson. And the first offering is not close.
Hee-haw!
Garcia, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Dunks one into left, and they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Pushing for more, pushing his luck.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. That's one of those things where
Cade Stroud gets handed the rock out of the pen. And now, Elly De La Cruz.
Ball, that's too low.
Brings it in. Runner tags for home.
as good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Reynolds
Ball.
now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back. One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Inside
That
and
got
it hit
him.
him.
Take first.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Marte, the flip, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. In the air, left field. Collins makes the grab on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Two down, nobody on. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
No.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Hey, right.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Oswaldo Cabrera steps in for the Royals.
Aye.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
In the dirt. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Chase Field, here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Tyler Locklear. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Line drive. And a quick out, number 1. So now it's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air. De La Cruz. Out number 2. So up next, Ildemaro Vargas. And first offering is fouled off. The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air, center field. Taveras under it. And that is that. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Isaac Collins. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Taylor Clark.
No.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball.
That
Ball.
one misses. 3-2 now. Carroll has a beat on it. And there's one down. Leody Taveras getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. In the air to left center. Gurriel on the run. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson.
Ball.
The Royals up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed. A changeup missing, and the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. It wasn't
That's the
easy,
ball.
but he earned
Take your
that
base.
walk after a long at bat. Next to hit, Elly De La Cruz. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the eighth. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Tired or
Ball.
not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Lined into right. And there's one away. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. On the mound now, Mitch Spence.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Troy, 1 for 2. That one pushed foul. Deal 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing. All set to start the 9th in this one. So here's the Royals D8, Jonathan Loaisiga on to pitch out of the pen here.
Yep.
Sliced hard but foul. Loaisiga in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Next one in the dirt. It gets down, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Puts it away for the out.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Rutschman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball 1.
Pitch is in there, and the count is 1-2. Man at first, 1 away.
Ball.
Marte over to Perdomo. That's 1. And still another double play. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's 1 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo.
Ball, no.
Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Lunges, got it. So they're down to their final out. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one is lifted in the air. Collins settles underneath it. And that'll do it. The Royals take this one in a blowout. And a 7.